recently moved down to Vancouver from my small hometown where I was like born and raised. And my absolute biggest complaint since I moved here is just the lack of dogs to pet. Because that was something that we had an abundance of in my hometown, and Vancouver is known to be one of the least pet-friendly cities. And then I, of course, spend most of my time downtown, so there's not a ton of dogs, meaning that when I do see a dog to pet, I get really overly excited. And I was just walking from our little path to the bus stop, and I ran into a big dog, well, bigger, medium-sized, and nice and fluffy that I got to pet, so that was a good start to my day. And yeah, that's just, I just get extra excited now when I see dogs, because it's so much more rare around here. So I'm on break right now. It's my lunch break, which means I get an hour. Not lunch today, for once. So I came down to my favorite little alleyway. And it's just the best spot for photos, which is why I love being here so much. And it's just got like the really cute background that says "More Awesome Now," which I love. So I have this really bad habit of putting on like a crazy lipstick color and then forgetting I've put it on. So I'll be at work and someone reacts to it, and I have a split second there where I'm like, what are you talking about? Like someone gives me a funny look or makes a comment, and I forget for a second that I'm wearing bright blue lipstick. And I have worn it to this job once before, and I had the same kind of comments, but I did it again today. I walk into the back room, and my one coworker just kind of looks at me, and I was saying something to her about like work related, and she's like, I just can't take you seriously. All I can do is stare at your lips, because she couldn't like actually focus on what I was trying to say because my lipstick was so bright blue. Something I found really discouraging since moving to Vancouver is I kind of assumed, like, you know, moving here, it's a better place. You're gonna have a lot less, trying to think of a nice way to say it, but just a lot less shit from other people. Because moving from a small town, I one time got judged solely for existing. Like, I had parked my car perfectly, beautifully, good parking job, got out, locked it, and I was walking over to my mom's work to go like help her run an errand. And this old lady who was getting out of her car next to me gave me the dirtiest look. And like, I was dressed normally, I had parked nicely, I was totally respectful, and I just, the only thing I could think of was this lady hated me solely for existing and being a teenager in her town, which is the environment of the town I grew up in. And I always kind of assumed moving to Vancouver that would change, and it's a much more open and accepting place, and I wouldn't have the same issues. And then I had gone into Best Buy to look at camera prices before I bought my camera. And it was after work one day, and I had like my you know, my hat on and my big baggy sweater, and I had my giant bags because I was getting off work and I was heading back to the SkyTrain station. And the security guard followed me around the entire store. Like, it's, God, like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and the security guard gives me the stink eye and follows me through the store as I try to look at camera prices. And it just like almost brought me to tears, because I'm like, hey, I'm never going to escape other people's bullshit. And today at work, people were making comments on my lipstick and talking about it, and it just kind of, I had this moment where I felt very dismayed, and I was like, am I ever really going to fit in? Then I kind of just thought to myself, I'm like, but do I want to fit in? And the resounding answer to that is no. I'm not the kind of person who's wanted to fit in and, you know, do what everyone else is doing. I want to do what I want to do, and I want to have fun as like myself. And so I kind of, you know, okay, I made up my mind, I'm gonna go down and take some photos of the fun alleyway. And because I'm at work today, I was wearing this like stripy tank top and then another one underneath to layer it nicely. And then I wore this really cute little hollow bralette I got just a couple days back from like Urban Outfitters, and I was like, I want a photo of the bralette with the jacket. I got to my favorite alleyway, and there was a couple sitting, because there's 3 tables. There was a couple sitting at the table at the end, and then I believe there was 2 girls sitting kind of where I am sitting now, or they were standing just right here. And I took off both of my like shirts just to be in the little bralette, and I'm like, you know, it's not any worse than a bikini top, and it's not any worse than like a lot of crop tops and stuff, so I didn't care. But I immediately upon taking off my 2 shirts, I just got the weirdest looks from both the couple and the 2 girls. There's a part of me that wants to be like, oh, they're judging me, they hate what I'm wearing, they think I'm dressing wrong, and that's of course my first thought, as it always is. It's like, no, I'm not gonna let them crap on my day or my cute outfit, I'm gonna enjoy myself. So I take my camera and I start walking down the alleyway trying to find a good spot for photos, trying to find someone who will take a picture for me, because I still don't have the little like point and shoot shutter thing for this camera figured out. And I do have friends but we're all at work or at school, so I don't have anyone that can just be like, hey, meet me in the alleyway in the middle of the day while I'm on break so we can take photos. So I was like, I'll just ask someone else in the alleyway because there's always a ton of people here. And sure enough, when I first got here, there was like a massive swarm. There was this guy who was taking pictures of, I assume, his girlfriend, and they were kind of hanging around and going to a few different spots. So I was like, okay, come on, you take a photo of me. And they did, and it was super sweet, and I was like, hallelujah. And then, yeah, now and then everyone left, and it's like dead in the alleyway now, which I love. And so I just sat down at one of the little tables, and I'm eating lunch and hanging out, and it's a really beautiful day. So there was this super cute guy sitting, like, I was sitting at the very end table, and there was a guy sitting at the table to the far left of me, and I wanted to vlog, but I was really like anxious to do it in front of someone sitting right there. So I was kind of adjusting my camera, and I'd turn on, like, I'd press record, and then my anxiety would get too bad and I couldn't record. And so I just kind of like sitting there fidgeting and pressing record and not pressing record and like really stressing out. And he kind of he looks at me and he's like, do you want, because he has 2 big cameras with him, he's like, do you want me to like help you with that? Like, and I was like, no, I'm trying to vlog, but I just have social anxiety, so I can't. And he's like, oh, no big deal. Do you want me to like move? Like, do you want me to walk away? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. Like, I'm not going to kick you out of this nice table just because I need to, because like I have my own little stress issues. And he was super sweet, and so I vlogged. And then I had finished vlogging, and we started chatting. And it was just really nice. We got to chatting, and he was down there taking some photos, and we're hopefully going to meet up again after work for more photos, because he's down there with someone else right now. And he was honestly just such a total sweetheart. That was a good part to my day. I just made a new friend randomly. And now my break's over, so I'm just heading back to work. And that was a good lunch. It was very tasty. So I got off work at my one job, and I was heading down to meet the guy from earlier for photos, because we did in fact have plans. And then as I'm like halfway to where we're meeting, I look at my phone and realize I have 2 missed calls from the boss of my other job.
Hello.
And I have a split moment where I'm like, I shouldn't answer it. Like, 2 missed calls and a text means nothing good, nothing that I want to deal with tonight. But I'm me, so I did. Called my boss back, and I was like, okay, what's up? He's like, yeah, we're down like a bunch of people. We gotta get someone to come in. Can you come in and do as many hours as you can? And so I was working at my other job from 8 to 11, and now it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm up at 7 tomorrow for my work. And yeah, I'm up at 7 tomorrow for one job, and I'm not going to get home for at least another hour, probably like hour and a half, judging by the shit show that is downtown Vancouver on a Saturday night. And like, the first thing my coworker said to me upon me getting to work was, oh, it looks like you have plans. And I'm like, yeah, I did. I had fucking plans. But hey, can't leave your coworker stranded. Yeah, I'm just royally ready for tonight to be over.